Good morning children. Today we are going to learn chapter 10 fractions. Fraction is a part of a whole or a collection. It represents one or more equal parts of a whole object. One part out of two equal parts is expressed in fraction. As example, see here they have given 3 by 4. That means this 3 is a numerator and this we call it as fraction bar and this 4 as denominator. Now let us observe and learn about the denominators. See, denominator is the total number of equal parts of a single whole or total number of similar items in a group. See here how many parts are there in this? 9 parts. So this is a whole, right? So denominator is 9. Here you check in this second example. How many are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6 is the denominator. In this 9 parts are there. See, count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 9 parts here is a one whole. This is denominator. And 6 parts of a single whole is denominator as 6. Now here you see how many are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That means total number of equal parts of a single whole. We are saying it as denominator. Here how many butterflies are there you see? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So denominator is 5. Now we shall go for the numerator. Okay, numerator is the number of equal parts or number of items we are considering. The fraction of the shaded part in each. Suppose here this is a whole of having 9 parts. In out of 9 parts, 4 parts have been colored. Shaded means colored. See how many parts they have colored in yellow. 1, 2, 3, 4 parts they have colored. So the numerator is here 4 out of 9. 4 by 9 we are writing. Now in the second example, in out of 6 parts, this is a whole. In out of these 6 parts, 2 parts have been colored in blue color. So this is the numerator. So how they have written as a fraction? 2 by 6. Likewise, see here the butterflies. How many have been colored in purple? 1, 2, 3. The numerator is 3 out of 5. This is a whole. Out of 5 parts, 3 were colored in purple. So the fraction is 3 by 5. Now a fraction should have both numerator and denominator. The fraction of shaded portion is 3, right? Here see, in a whole 3 parts are colored. So number of parts have been colored is in red is 3. So total how many are there parts? 7 are there. So the fraction of unshaded portion, that means not colored, here is 4. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4 out of 7 parts. Here colored out of 7 parts, how many were colored in red? 3. Okay? Yes. See, this is a square. This is having, that means this is a whole. In this whole, how many parts are there total? 4 parts. 1 part has been colored in yellow. This fraction has been shaded. That means 1 part out of 4. So how we have written as a fraction? 1 by 4. Now how many are not colored? That means not shaded. How many are there parts out of 4? 3 parts are not colored. So fraction not shaded is 3 by 4. See here one more example. Here how many parts are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 parts are there. See, this 10 parts is a whole. Out of these 10 parts, how many are colored in blue? 6 parts are colored. So fraction for this how we will write? Fraction shaded is equal to 6 by 10. Fraction not shaded, that means not colored, is how many are there? 4. Out of 10, 4 are not colored. So how we will write as a fraction? 4 by 10. Now let us do it. For example, the question is, write the fractions here. Fraction of the shaded part in this circle, this is a whole we are saying. Whole means how many parts are there? 4. Out of 4, 1 has been colored. So write 1 and write 4 down. And likewise, not colored, that means unshaded parts. How many are there in a whole of this circle? 4 parts are there total. Out of 4, how many were not colored? 3. See, 1, 2, 3. So write 3 out of 4. Right. Now B example. Fraction of shaded part here you see 1, 2, 3. Write 3 here. So total the whole is 8 parts. Out of 8 parts, 3 were colored in blue and not colored is 5. Likewise, in the example C, example D, example E, you can observe and write. Okay. Now types of fractions here. Types of fractions. Let us observe and learn. Here there are 3 types of fractions. One is proper fraction, improper fraction and mixed fraction. Proper fraction. Fractions which are less than 1 whole are called proper fractions. In a proper fraction, the numerator is smaller than the denominator. Example 6 by 7, 3 by 5. Now, proper fraction with numerator 1 are called unit fractions. Example 1 by 2, 1 by 3, 1 by 5, 1 by 6 and so on. Now we shall see in the textbook. See here, numerator is less than denominator is called proper fraction. Examples they have given here is 6 by 7, 3 by 5, 11 by 15, 17 by 20. Now we shall see the improper fraction. Improper fractions which are equal to or more than 1 whole are called improper fractions. In an improper fraction, the numerator is greater than or equal to the denominator. Example 7 by 5, 9 by 8. We shall see this. Here improper fraction, that is numerator is greater than denominator. Example 7 by 5, 9 by 8, 13 by 11, 37 by 35. An improper fraction can be changed into a mixed fraction by division. We shall see what is this mixed fraction here. Mixed fraction means an improper fraction can be changed into a mixed fraction by division. Mixed fractions are also called mixed numbers. Okay, now we shall go to the textbook examples. See here 7 by 5. Now here 5 is the denominator, or in division we call it as divisor, and this 7 we call it as numerator, or in division part we will call it as dividend. Okay, now how many times this 7 goes in 5 table? We shall see now. We shall see like 5 ones are 5. Write 1 in the quotient part and minus 5 from 7. So 7 minus 5 is 2. Right. Now here this one what is? This is quotient, or we can call it as whole number, and this is remainder. 2 is a remainder. We can call it as numerator. That is new numerator this is. So this becomes, see, 1, 2 by 5. That means queen. Queen means quotient. Ras Darbar, QR by D. QR by D. That means queen is the quotient, R is the numerator or remainder, and D is the divisor. Queen in Raj Darbar. This is new mixed fraction. So 1, 2 by 5 is a mixed fraction. Likewise, you see here one more example they have given here, 9 by 8. So how we will write now? 9 as a dividend place and 8 we have to write it as a divisor. That is nothing but denominator and this is numerator. Right? So now we have to check 9 in 8 table how many times it comes. So 8 ones are 8. So 9 minus 8 is 1. You write below here and the 1 you write it in the quotient part. So 9 is a dividend, 8 is a divisor and 1 quotient is a whole number and this 1 is the remainder. We can call it as new numerator. Now again this is a fraction, we have to make it. QR by D. QR by D. Q is the quotient, R is the remainder, that is new numerator and D is the divisor. So how we will write this as fraction? This quotient is 1 and this remainder R, 1 on the top as a numerator and 8 is the divisor. So 1 by 8 is our answer as a mixed fraction. Likewise, the one more example they have given. See here 13 by 11. So 11 is the denominator, 13 is a dividend. So 13 how many times it goes in 11 table? 11 ones are 11. So write 1 in quotient part and minus 11 from 13. 13 minus 11 is 2. 2 is the new numerator. Again QRD, mixed fraction. So 1, 2 by 11. That is QR by D. And still if we simplify, this comes as 2 by 11. Because 1 is a whole number. Now move to the representing a proper fraction. See how many parts are there total? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 parts are there. Out of 8 parts, how many are colored? 3 parts are colored in red. So fraction, how we will write? 3 by 8. This is called a proper fraction. And how many here? One more example is there. Fraction shaded. How many parts are there? First we have to check in a whole how many parts are there. See total 8 parts are there. Count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 parts. So 8 will be the denominator. And here they are asking how many fractions are shaded, that is colored. Count how many are colored. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 are colored. So the fraction how we will write? 5 as a numerator and this is fraction bar and this 8 is denominator. So 5 by 8. Now representing an improper fraction or mixed fraction, here we shall see. See here. Here how many parts are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 parts. Okay. And here one more example they have given, 6 parts are there. So if we make it as a mixed, then count how many are there? 6 plus 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Total 10 parts are colored in blue. So number of shaded parts are 10 and number of equal parts of a whole, that is rectangle. This is the rectangle divided into 2. Right? 2 parts. This is 6 is a whole. So one whole we can write as 6 by 6 plus 4 by 6. That is equal to 6 by 6 plus 4 by 6 is equal to how much? 6 plus 4 is 10. 10 by 6. And if we do it as a mixed fraction, then that means we have to do the division here. That means 10 by 6 if we do, the mixed fraction we will get as 1, 4 by 6. That means QRD. Mixed fraction we will get. Okay. Likewise, you see one more example they have given. This is a whole. This is whole having 8 parts. And here one more whole is there. Even this whole also having 8 parts. Even one more whole is there. Even this is also having 8 parts. But only here 3 parts are colored. So here 8 by 8 plus 8 by 8 plus 3 by 8. So how many are colored in yellow? See, 8 plus 8 is how much? 16. 16 plus 3, yellow colored, 19. 16 plus 3 is 19 are colored in yellow. So, 19 by 8. This is an improper fraction. This type of improper fractions we have to make it into mixed fractions. See, now 19 divided by 8. 8 twos are 16. 19 minus 16. Write 3 here and the 2 times. Right? 2 you write on the quotient part. Again this is QRD. That means quotient, remainder and the what I told you here, divisor. Right? QRD. Now the answer is 2. 3 by 8 is a mixed fraction. Circle the proper fractions. That means here see proper fractions. What is the answer for that? Numerator is less than the denominator. Now you check. Numerator should be less than the denominator. Check here. Yes. Here numerator is less. So circle. Here 5 is greater than the denominator. So don't circle this. Now here see 6 by 11. Numerator is less than the denominator. So circle it. So here don't circle because numerator is greater than the denominator. Don't circle this. Now 2 by 3. Here numerator is less than the denominator. This is called the proper fraction, right? So 2 by 3 you have to circle. Likewise 1 by 4 also. Now come to the second question. Circle the improper fractions and then divide and change to mixed fraction. Here what we do it as numerator is greater than the denominator. Now you check. See 8 by 9. Is it greater than 9? 8 is greater than 9? No. So don't circle this. 3 is the greater than 2. That means numerator is greater than the denominator. 3 by 2. Now you circle this. Likewise 8 by 3. Likewise 11 by 5. 26 by 6. Okay. Now if we want to do it as mixed fraction. See here I will show for one how we will do the mixed fraction. 3 divided by 2. How many times this 3 goes in 2 table? 2 ones are 2. So 3 minus 2 is 1 and here 1 is the quotient. Again QRD. So quotient 1 you write here and remainder 1 you write here as numerator and 2 is the divisor, remains the same. So mixed fraction is 1 1 by 2. Now check whether true or false. Write T or F for these questions. 13 by 5 is equal to 2 3 by 5. Yes, this is true. When we divide it will come. So this is true. And B bit is false. C bit also false. D bit also false. And E bit is true. F bit is also true. Now shade the given fractions here. Here they have given as 5 parts in a whole. So now you color 2 parts. 1, 2. 2 by 5. Likewise rest of the sums you do it. So color 5 parts and here color 3 parts and here you color only 1 part. That is 1 by 2, 3 by 8 and 5 by 9. You do it on your own. Write the fraction of the shaded and unshaded parts. See here, in a whole, which part has been colored? How many parts are being colored in yellow? Only 1 part. So write 1 by 4. How many parts are there? Total 4 parts in a whole. So 1 is colored in yellow. Write 1 here as numerator and 4 as denominator. So 1 by 4. Now how many parts are not colored? That is unshaded. See how many are not colored? Count 1, 2, 3 are not colored out of 4. So write 3 as numerator and 4 as denominator. Now rest of the sums you do it on your own here. Like fractions and unlike fractions. When the denominator of two or more fractions are the same, they are called like fractions. Example, see here 3 by 5, 1 by 5, 2 by 5. These are called like fractions. See, one more example they have given. 11 by 20, 7 by 20, 3 by 20. When the denominators are different, they are called unlike fractions. See here, 3 by 5, 4 by 11, 6 by 13. So denominators are different, right? So in the second example also you see 13 by 15, 7 by 20, 1 by 3. Different denominators and different numerators are there, right? So when the denominators are different, they are called unlike fractions. Now let us observe and learn. Here this is a circle. In this circle how many parts are there? 4 parts. So they have colored one part in yellow. So how we will write as the fraction? 1 by 4. Or else we can call it as 1/4. Here in the second example, 2 parts they have colored. This we call it as 2 by 4. If we simplify, then we can write it as 1 by 2 or 2/4 or half. Likewise, here see 3 parts have been colored out of 4. So 3/4 we can call it as, or 3 by 4. Now here see 4 by 4. That means total 4 parts have been colored in a whole. 4 by 4 is 1 whole. Now in the second example see 1 by 3. Out of 3 parts 1 has been colored in blue. So 1/3 we can call it as. And here in the second example 2 parts have been colored in blue, that we call it as 2 by 3 or 2/3. And here total whole 3 parts have been colored in blue. So we call it as 3 by 3 is equal to 1. We call it as 1 whole. Now we shall see the equivalent fractions. And denominator of a fraction are multiplied or divided by the same number, the new fraction is its equivalent fraction. Now look at the following figures carefully here. This is total whole. In whole how many parts are there? 2 parts. That is 1 by 2. We call it as half. Here how many parts are there in a whole? 4 parts. Out of 4 parts, here how many have been colored? 2 parts. That is 2 by 4. That is 2/4. That means 1 by 2 into 2 by 2. That equal to 2 by 4. That is 2 ones are 2, 2 twos are 4. Likewise 4 by 8. So 4 parts have been colored and 4 parts have not been colored. 4 by 8. Now 1 by 2 into 4 by 4 is equal to, answer is 4 by 8. So what we have observed here, 1 by 2, 2 by 4, 3 by 6 are equivalent fractions. Now see here 2 by 3 into 2 by 2 is equal to 4 by 6. 2 by 3 and 4 by 6 are equivalent fractions. In the second question see 1 by 3 into 2 by 2 is equal to 2 by 6. See 2 ones are 2, 3 twos are 6. Likewise 1 by 3 into 3 by 3 is equal to 3 by 9. And one more they have given, see 1 by 3 into 4 by 4 is equal to 4 by 12. That is 4 ones are 4, 4 threes are 12. Right. So here 1 by 3, 2 by 6, 3 by 9 and 4 by 12 all are equivalent fractions. Now we shall see here, find the missing numbers. 2 by 5, 6 by 15. That is 5 into 3 is equal to how much? 15. So 2 into 3 is equal to 6. Right. Likewise see here 3 by 7 and 18 by 42. 7 6 are how much? 42. 3 6 are how much? 18. So missing number here what? 6. Pick out the like and unlike fractions. Here, question 3 by 4, 5 by 6, 7 by 4, 1 by 4, 3 by 5, 8 by 9 are given. Now we have to find out the like fractions and unlike fractions. See, check here, like fractions means what we read. Same denominators are called like fractions. Now check here, 3 by 4, 7 by 4, 1 by 4. And unlike fractions are what we read as, we know that different denominators are called unlike fractions. See, check now, 5 by 6, 3 by 5, 8 by 9. Now in the B bit, see, 7 by 11, 1 by 12, 3 by 13, 3 by 11, 9 by 11, 8 by 15. You do it on your own, like fractions and unlike fractions. Now here, second question, find 3 equivalent fractions for the given fraction. Here A bit, 2 by 5 is there. So 2 by 5 into 2 by 2. That means 2 into 2 is equal to 4. 5 into 2 is 10. So here the answer comes as 4 by 10. And next step, 2 by 5 into 3 by 3. So here how we wrote this 6 by 15? 2 3s are 6, 5 3s are 15. Likewise 2 by 5 into 4 by 4. That means 4 2s are 8, 5 4s are 20. We are just repeating the number steps. First step, second step, third step and fourth step. That means here see, one step 2 by 5 is there. And second step what we have done here? 2 by 2. In this 2 by 5 we have done with, multiplied with 2 by 2. Again 2 by 5, 3 by 3 we have multiplied. And here 2 by 5 into 4 by 4 we have multiplied. And we wrote the fraction here. Likewise, you do B, C and D bits. Okay, now we shall see the third question. Fill in the boxes to get the equivalent fractions. Here 7 by 10 is there. So if we want to get an equal fraction, 7 2s are how much? 14. 10 2s are 20. So write here 14 by 20. That means we are checking the table, how many times it goes. Now B bit, 3 by 7. One table, see, 3 ones are 3, 7 ones are 7. Likewise, C bit you see here, 3 by 5. Now this fraction we have to check how many times this 3 comes in 2 table or 1 table, 2 table, 3 table like that. Now 1 table anyhow it won't come. Now 2 table you see, 3 2s are 6. Equivalent fraction, right? Now 5 2s are 10. Right? So we have written 6 by 10. Now 1 by 3. How many times this 1 comes? 9 ones are 9. So 9 already they have given. And here again 9 table. If we multiply 9 into 3 is equal to how much? 27. Again if we simplify or if we equivalent fraction, then see. Simplifying, we are coming from 9 table to 2 table. That means 9 2s are how much? 18. Right? 27 2s are how much? 54. So we tried all over here equivalent fractions for 1 by 3. Now we shall do addition and subtraction of like fractions. Addition. Let us observe and learn. 1 by 5, 2 by 5 are like fractions. They have the same denominator. So 1 by 5 plus 2 by 5 is equal to 1 plus 2 by 5, that is equal to 3 by 5. Check here, how many parts are there in a whole? Total 5 parts. Out of these 5 parts, how many have been colored in brown? Only one part has been colored in brown. So we have written the fraction as 1 by 5. Likewise, the second part, you see, how many have been colored out of 5 here? 2 parts. So 1 by 5 plus 2 by 5 is equal to, answer is 3 by 5. Now same like the second example. Check. 3 by 4 plus 1 by 4 is equal to 3 plus 1 by 4. That is equal to 4 by 4. 4 by 4 means here how much? 1 whole, completely colored. Right? Here only 3 parts have been colored. Here only 1 part has been colored out of 4. But here total 4 parts have been colored out of 4. So this is whole. To add like fractions, first what we are doing? We have to add the numerators. The denominator remains the same. See, for example, here 11 by 15 plus 1 by 15 is equal to how much? 12 by 15 is the answer. So, 12 by 15, if we simplify, how many times? 12 divided by 15 is equal to 4 by 5. How many times it has gone? In the multiplication table, 4 3s are 12, 5 3s are 15. Right? Now, we shall see the subtraction part. Now, subtraction here. 5 by 8 minus 3 by 8 are like fractions. So, 5 by 8 minus 3 by 8 is equal to 5 minus 3 by 8, that is equal to 2 by 8. That equal to answer is 1 by 4. That means we have checked the multiplication. That means we have simplified here. How many times this 2 goes? 2 1s are 2. 2 4s are 8. Right? So, 2 by 8 divided by 2 by 2 is equal to 1 by 4 is the answer. Now you check here in the example very clearly. How many parts are there in this circle? Total 8 parts are there. Out of 8 parts, how many have been colored? 5 parts have been colored in brown. So the fraction they have written as 5 by 8. Now in the second example, they have colored only 3 parts out of 8. So, 5 by 8 minus 3 by 8 is equal to, answer is 2 by 8. Then here what we tried? We have tried the simplifying way. The possibilities we checked. Like, see here, how many times this 2 goes in multiplication table to get 1 by 4 answer. See, 2 1s are 2. 4 2s are 8. So, answer is 1 by 4. 2 by 8 divided by 2 by 2 is equal to 1 by 4 is the answer. See here, only one part has been colored out of 4. Right? Likewise, the second example and third example. Even the fourth example you see. 11 by 15 minus 6 by 15 is equal to 11 minus 6 by 15, that equal to 5 by 15. If we simplify this 5 by 15, that means here what happened? To subtract the like fractions, the numerator, subtract only the numerators. The denominator remains the same. As well, like in addition, how the denominator remains the same, likewise in the subtraction also the denominator remains same. See here, everywhere. Right. So, here coming back 5 by 15, if we try to simplify, how many times this 5 goes in multiplication tables, the possibilities we are checking here. So, 5 1s are 5. Right. 5 3s are 15. So, our answer is 1 by 3. So, 5 by 15 divided by 5 by 5 is equal to 1 by 3 is the answer. Now, we shall do the next page. Let us do it. Add the following like fractions. Here a bit. 2 by 7 plus 1 by 7 is equal to how much here? 3 by 7. So, rest of the sums you do it on your own. Now, here I will explain this h bit. 1 by 10 plus 3 by 10 plus 2 by 10 is equal to how much? 6 by 10. If we simplify, that means how many times this 6 goes in multiplication table? 3 2s are 6 and here 2 5s are 10. So, cancel these 2s and 3 remains here at the numerator place and 5 remains here at the denominator place. So, answer will be 3 by 5. Likewise, if we do directly the division part, that means shortcut, 6 by 10 divided by 2 by 2 is equal to 3 by 5. That means 2 3s are 6, 2 5s are 10. Our answer is 3 by 5. Now you check the subtract the given like fractions. See, 8 by 9 minus 4 by 9 is equal to 8 minus 4 is equal to how much? 4. So write the 4 in the numerator place and denominator remains same. So write 9 here in the denominator place. So answer is 4 by 9. Now you do the rest of the sums. Okay, now I will explain this H bit for you. 5 by 8 minus 1 by 8. How much here? 5 minus 1 is 4 and the denominator is 8. So 4 by 8, we are checking the possibilities in the multiplication table to simplify it. So here 4 ones are 4. Right? 4 2s are 8. So, if we cancel the 4s here, it remains 1 in the numerator place and 2 in the denominator place. So, answer is 1 by 2. Or, in a shortcut method, if we do 4 by 8 divided by 4 by 4, our answer is 1 by 2. See here, 4 1s are 4, 4 2s are 8. So, answer is 1 by 2. Thank you children. Take care. Stay safe.